Good evening to one and all present over here, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Akhilesh Pandey, Principal Sai School Gorakhpur, and our esteemed teachers and all the cadets present over here. Today, I Cadet Anna Vajpayee has got this opportunity to host this event. Today, we have all gathered over here on the occasion of the birth anniversary of CDS of India, CDS General Bipin Rawat. So now to start this memorable occasion, we would like to request Honorable Principal Sir to come forward for the garlanding ceremony and lamp lighting ceremony.
All our esteemed teachers and all my fellow cadets present over here. Today, I Cadet Ankal Yadav
and I Cadet Rudra Pratap Singh.
I Cadet Shivangi Yadav and I Cadet Arati Dikshit
have got this golden opportunity to give a presentation on the birth anniversary of the person, not less than a legend, but the first CDS of India, CDS General Bipin Rawat. So, let's start this presentation with the first preview. So, this presentation will start with the introduction, then we'll be stepping each step in the ladder as each step in the life of General Rawat, as his education, military career, his role as the Chief of Army Staff and his role as the CDS of India, the first CDS of India. So starting with the short in India's military strategy. Now I would like to pass the mic to Cadet Rudra.
So, General Bipin Rawat was one of Bharat's most respected military leaders, who is considered to be the modernizer of armed forces, promoted self-reliance of Bharat in defense and was a key person in strengthening India's military posture. He served as India's 27th Chief of Army Staff from 2016 to 2019 and as the first CDS of India from 2020 to 2021. His military strategies played a crucial role in counter-terrorism, border security and military integration.
His early life and education. He was born on March 16, 1958 in Pauri, Uttarakhand into a military family. His father was Lieutenant General Lakshman Singh Rawat, who was a senior army officer. Education and training. He went to National Defence Academy, NDA, Pune and prepared for military leadership. He went to Indian Military Academy, IMA, Dehradun and won the prestigious Sword of Honour for Best All-Round Cadet. He also went to Defence Service Staff College, DSSC, Wellington and got specialized in strategic military planning. He also went to United States Army Command and General Staff College and gained global military insights. He also earned an MPhil in Defence Studies and a PhD in Military Strategy. Now, I would like to pass the mic to Cadet Anukal.
So now coming about his military career. So he was commissioned into the Indian Army in 1978 in the 5th Battalion of the 11th Gorkha Rifles, which was his father's regiment too, who was Lieutenant General Lakshman Singh Rawat. Over the 4 decades of service in the Indian Army, he came across various types of terrains, such as the high altitude warfare in Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh, counter-insurgency operations in Jammu and Kashmir and Northeast India, United Nations peacekeeping mission in Congo, to which he was awarded the Force Commander's Commendation for Valor. He even played a crucial role in modern warfare, joint military operations and intelligence-based strategies like the Balakot airstrike in 2019 and etc. Now, I would like to pass the mic to Cadet Rudra.
As a leader, General Rawat advocated for stronger border security against our old rivals China and Pakistan. He led multiple successful counter-terrorism operations in Kashmir and provided strength to India's defense production and technological advancements. He was the one who encouraged the use of joint military operations between the armed forces, naval forces and the air forces of India. His strategies focused on asymmetrical warfare, cybersecurity and intelligence-based operations.
Now talking about his promotion and key appointments. First are his key military commands. He was the brigade commander in the northeast and handled counter-insurgency. He was the general officer commanding 19th Infantry Division in Kashmir. He was also the corps commander in Dimapur and played a key role in northeast security. He was a Southern Army commander and oversaw strategic military operations. He also became Vice Chief of Army Staff (VCOAS) before being appointed as the Chief of Army Staff in 2016. Now I would like to pass the mic to Cadet Anukal.
Now, coming to his role as the Chief of Army Staff from 2016 to 2019. He took the command of the Indian Army on 31st December 2016. He was focused on modernizing the Indian Army and ensuring operational readiness. His key achievements as the Chief of Army Staff are as follows. 2016 surgical strikes, which responded to the Uri attack with a well-executed strike in POK. Balakot airstrike in 2019, which strengthened India's counter-terrorism capabilities. He advocated for strong border infrastructure to counter Chinese aggression also. He introduced a new military doctrine prioritizing technological advancements in warfare. Now, I would like to pass the mic to Cadet Rudra.
As I told you all before, General Rawat was appointed as India's first Chief of Defence Staff on 1st January 2020, with which he was given the responsibility of coordinating the armed, naval and air forces of India. He worked on reducing redundancy and improving joint military operations. For the certain means, he established the Department of Military Affairs under the Ministry of Defence and also led initiatives for self-reliance in defence, which is a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Now, I would...
Now, talking about major reforms under CDS Bipin Rawat. Theatre commands. He integrated Army, Navy and Air Force operations for faster decision making. Second, he proposed 5 joint commands to replace individual service commands. Self-reliance in defense. He pushed for indigenous defense manufacturing. He also encouraged the use of Indian-made weapons and equipments. Modernization of the armed forces. He introduced AI, cyber warfare and space warfare capabilities and strengthened missile defense and drone warfare systems. Now, I would like to pass the mic to Cadet Anukal.
Now, coming to his strategic vision, which was a proactive approach for the whole military. So, he advocated no first use, but preparedness for war policy, in which he opted for the preparedness of war, however, not being the first country to start if any conflict arises, to start the war, or if any circumstances arises. He strengthened India's military diplomacy with the US, Russia, France and Israel. He played a major role in India's response to Chinese aggression in Ladakh 2020 Galwan conflict. He believed in preemptive defense strategies and technologies advancement in military operations. Now, I would like to pass the mic to Cadet Rudra.
For his great service in the defense sector, he received many awards and recognition, which are: firstly, the PVSM, that is the Param Vishisht Seva Medal, for his exceptional service to the nation. Secondly, the UYSM, that is the Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, for his distinguished service during military operations. Thirdly, the AVSM, that is the Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, for his outstanding leadership and strategic contributions. At fourth, the YSM, that is the Yuddha Seva Medal, for his recognition for wartime excellence. At last, the SM and VSM, that is the Seva Medal and Vishisht Seva Medal, as an honor to his courage and strategic planning. Now, I would like to pass the mic to Aditi.
Now talking about the legacy of General Bipin Rawat. He was considered as the architect of military reforms in India. He established a strong foundation for the future of joint warfare. He also inspired the younger generation of officers with his leadership, discipline and vision, and paved the way for India's transformation into a self-reliant global military power. Now I would like to pass the mic to Anukal.
Now, to end this presentation, we would like to show a short documentary to all of you. Hope you all will enjoy.
चीफ ऑफ आर्मी स्टाफ वो तभी कहलाता है जब उसके साथ सारी टीम
which will be like a life documentary of General Bipin Rawat. Rawat, along with his wife Madhulika Rawat and 11 other personnel, lost their lives. The nation's mourning was also observed there. A state funeral with full military honors was conducted in Delhi. Tributes poured in from leaders across the world. Now, I would like to pass the mic to Cadet Rudra for the conclusion.
Last but not the least, I would like to conclude our presentation by saying that General Rawat was a visionary leader, a fearless warrior, and a reformist. It was a result of his strategic foresight and dedication which reshaped India's military strength. His legacy will be remembered for ages and will continue to influence India's defense policies and modernization efforts. He was a true patriot who not only dedicated his life to the service of nation, but also set an example for youth to come and become an army man like him. Thank you, Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.
देश के पहले चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस स्टाफ सीडीएस जनरल बिपिन रावत का हेलीकॉप्टर हादसे में निधन। इस खबर ने पूरे देश को गहरे सदमे और अपार दुख में डाल दिया। तमिलनाडु के कुन्नूर में हुए हेलीकॉप्टर हादसे में इनकी पत्नी मधुलिका रावत और 11 अन्य सैन्य अफसरों की मौत हो गई। एक बार तो इस खबर पर यकीन कर पाना मुश्किल था। उत्तराखंड के एक छोटे से गांव से निकलकर सेना की सेवा और फिर देश का पहला सीडीएस बनना, जरा सोचिए जनरल बिपिन रावत का सफर कितना दिलचस्प रहा होगा। 16 मार्च 1958 में जन्मे जनरल रावत को सेना में दिलचस्पी विरासत में मिली। इनके दादा सेना में थे, इनके पिता लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल थे और चाचा फौज में हवलदार रिटायर हुए। 1978 में ये आईएमए से पास आउट हुए और 16 दिसंबर 1978 को भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी देहरादून से 11 गोरखा राइफल्स की 5वीं बटालियन में इन्हें नियुक्ति मिली। इन्हें यहाँ स्वॉर्ड ऑफ ऑनर से भी सम्मानित किया गया। स्वॉर्ड ऑफ ऑनर अकादमी के बेस्ट कैडेट को दी जाती है। फौज में इनके अनेक महत्वपूर्ण योगदान हैं, जैसे वर्ष 1986 में ये एलएसी पर इन्फेंट्री बटालियन के प्रमुख रहे। कश्मीर में राष्ट्रीय राइफल्स के सेक्टर 1 और 19 इन्फेंट्री डिवीजन का नेतृत्व किया। वर्ष 2008 में इन्होंने कोंगो में संयुक्त राष्ट्र की सेना का नेतृत्व किया। पूर्वोत्तर में आतंकवाद कम करने में इन्होंने महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई। वर्ष 2015 में जनरल रावत के नेतृत्व में ही म्यांमार की सीमा में घुसकर भारतीय सैनिकों ने आतंकवादियों को मार गिराया था। कश्मीर में इन्होंने आतंकियों के खिलाफ ऑपरेशन ऑलो चलाया था। ये जनरल ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ दक्षिणी कमांड रहे। ये सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के मास्टरमाइंड कहे जाते हैं। दिसंबर 2016 में इन्हें सेना प्रमुख बनाया गया। देश में सैन्य सुधार में जनरल रावत की अहम भूमिका रही है। सीडीएस बनने के बाद तीनों सेनाओं के बीच तालमेल के लिए 5 थिएटर कमांड की घोषणा हुई, जिसका रोड मैप जनरल रावत ने तैयार किया। इन्होंने जोर दिया कि सेना में बजट का रैशनलाइजेशन का मतलब खर्च प्राथमिकता के आधार पर होना चाहिए। इनके मार्गदर्शन में सेना के नवीनीकरण पर काम काफी तेजी से चल रहा था, जिसमें सबसे प्रमुख था फौज में डाउनसाइजिंग, मतलब सीमा पर स्टैंडिंग आर्मी को कम करके तकनीक से देश को सुरक्षा देने पर जोर। भारत के पास विश्व की सबसे बड़ी स्टैंडिंग आर्मी है। इंटीग्रेटेड बैटल ग्रुप बनाने का प्लान जनरल रावत ने ही दिया था। आईबीजी की तैनाती चीन पाकिस्तान सीमा पर होनी थी। सरकार के सामने सेना के कई रैंक के रिटायरमेंट की उम्र बढ़ाने का इन्होंने प्रस्ताव भी रखा। जवानों के वेलफेयर के लिए इन्होंने कम समय में ज्यादा काम किया। जनरल बिपिन रावत के सीडीएस बनने के बाद फौज में यूनिफॉर्म में बदलाव की प्रक्रिया शुरू हुई थी, जिसकी झलक कुछ ही दिनों में पूरा देश देखने वाला है। पहली बार फौज में महिलाओं की तैनाती सीएमपी यानी कोर ऑफ पुलिस में हुई, जो इनकी ही पहल थी। इसके अलावा भी तीनों सेनाओं से जुड़े कई मुद्दों पर ये काम कर रहे थे। सीडीएस जनरल बिपिन रावत का यूं चले जाना किसी संस्थान का ही नहीं, बल्कि देश का बहुत बड़ा नुकसान है। वर्ष 1996 में इससे पहले जनरल बिपिन चंद्र जोशी का थल सेनाध्यक्ष रहते हुए आकस्मिक निधन हुआ था। अपने भाषणों में कई बार जनरल बिपिन रावत जनरल जोशी का जिक्र किया करते थे। जनरल बिपिन रावत को फौज का शेर कहा जाता था। हर सवाल का बेबाकी से जवाब देना इनकी सबसे बड़ी खूबी थी। चेहरे पर आत्मविश्वास से भरी इनकी मुस्कान कभी ना भुलाने वाली है। इनके योगदान को पूरा देश याद रखेगा। जनरल बिपिन रावत को संसद टीवी का सादर नमन।
Wow, what a knowledgeable and Mr. Kumar Pandey sir to please come upon the stage and enlighten us with his words.
Good evening, respected principal sir, all staff and dear cadets. If a man says he is not afraid of dying, either he is lying or is a Gorkha. This is a famous saying about the Gorkha regiment. The history of Gorkha or the root of Gorkha lies back to the land of one of the famous and greatest saints or the Guru on where we are seated as of now, that is Guru Gorakhnath, right? And it is Guru Gorakhnath. He was a saint warrior of the 8th century AD. Since then, the root of the Gorkha can be found out. Finally, the Gorkha regiment was established in the year 1815 when India was the colony of the Britishers. And it is the Gorkha regiment about whom, when the Afghani tribals attacked on some of the northwest frontiers of India, and when the Gorkha regiment was being stationed over there, they got badly defeated. After that battle, it is the saying of the Afghanis. For your information, Afghans are themselves a great warrior. They were not even defeated by the champion country or one of the most powerful country, that is United States of America. In their words, they have said, about India, they have said, may God save us from the jaws of tiger, venom of cobra, and the cookery of Gorkhas. From that battalion, this lion of army that is Fauj ka Sher, General Bipin Rawat, the Commander-in-Chief or the Chief of the Army Staff, and he went on to be the first CDS, that is Chief of Defence Staff. Plans for certain attacks whenever and wherever it is required. So it is the brainchild of General Bipin Rawat to establish the theatre commands. He is popularly known as the modernizer of army of the 21st century. And it is very true, seeing his acts, seeing his farsightedness, and seeing his perseverance. Always work in the team so that you can, I would like to say in Hindi, अगर तेज चलना है तो अकेले चलो और दूर तक चलना है तो साथ में चलो, in a queue. Thank you. जय हिंद.
Today is the first day and we are back to business. First and foremost, my hearty welcome to each one of you. Respected teachers, staff, my dear cadets, honorable parents. I can see one parent, isn't it? Yeah. Honorable parents. Today we have gathered here, we have congregated here to listen about our beloved General Bipin Rawat, to celebrate his birthday and learn through lessons what he has done for our country, what he has done for our nation, for our army. We have not only gathered here and imbibed what all qualities he was having, the discipline, the leadership quality. Number of things we have seen in the slides, what he has done for our country. The surgical strike, the jointness. Now if I give an example of our school, we have few departments like gate, security gate is there. We have mess, we have academic department. And if there is no jointness, if everybody is working in aloof, what will happen? The state of chaos. So that is what he ensured, that Navy, Air Force and Army, they joined together. And that is how he has become the first Chief of Defence Staff. We are thankful to UP government that the Sainik School Gorakhpur, the auditorium has been named on General Bipin Rawat. Very soon this will be inaugurated. We are going to place a bust in the front of the gate and the same will be inaugurated soon. Today you all were back from the leave. This was the first day, but we had very good teachers, those who have planned this occasion well before when you all have gone. Around 2 months back, the presentation was ready. I am so thankful to our teachers, to our cadets, the plan which they have made. And today was the day we have seen the presentation. We knew about our beloved general. Thank you so much for the gathering. Once again, I give my hearty welcome to all the cadets. We are back to the business. You have promoted to your next classes. Tomorrow onwards, we'll be having the classes, we'll be having the routine, tough PT games. We have long way to go. This year, you are in class 10th. You will be facing the board exams. And we have assured your parents that my cadets will be reflected in top 10 CBSE list. So you have to prove a lot. You have to do the best. You have to put your best foot forward. Thank you so much and Jai.